Newzroom Africa, Zola Sholwana is in Linmeyer, and she's talking to residents about them not having water for some 4 weeks now. Zola, place yourself for us and tell us what it is that people are telling you. Well, Dudu, we are actually outside Lighthouse Stimulation Center, that caters for disabled children, and the owner had to close it down because obviously, how will you be able, to do daily activities without water? And we are told that this has been going on for over weeks, and the only reason why she came back here was because Johannesburg Water usually sends trucks for water, and they are in that particular spot. We are seeing some residents also coming in to collect water. So that's basically her life, for the past 3 weeks. Every time she hears that a truck is coming over, she quickly has to run, come get buckets from the center and obviously go queue there like everyone else so that the kids will have water in the center. Ma'am, thank you very much for your time. It must be very difficult to survive, with children with special needs and not having water.
Yes, it is very difficult because we have 27 kids that some of them stay here, others go home at night. But we need to clean them, we need to bath them, we need to do the cleaning of the school also, like do the dishes and cooking and everything, and it's very difficult.
I mean, it's been over 3 weeks living like this.
Yes. We get the water, got a little bit of drinking water in the morning, and then, then the whole day it's dry. The taps are completely dry. And I mean, to keep the toilets, to flush the toilets and to keep them clean, it's very, very difficult.
Mm-hmm. As it stands, you obviously are unable to have kids inside the center.
We do have, because we've been collecting the water and we've been trying our best to keep them clean. But it's like, for instance, to let them have a proper bath and have a proper hygiene, I have to send them home.
Thank you very much, ma'am, for your time. Now, Dudu, I want to show you right across there, we are seeing a Johannesburg water vehicle, and we are told that normally when there's that vehicle, it means that the truck, is coming in any time from now. And, we've started seeing some residents, flocking about to queue with their buckets of water, just hoping that the truck comes today, because apparently it usually comes earlier than this, but today there's been a slight delay, and really this has been, the life that these residents are living in this particular area. And this gentleman is saying he's not even collecting this water for himself, but for elderly people in the area that cannot walk to this point. Sir, thank you very much for your time. You're obviously waiting, for the next truck.
Yes, it's been about on and off more than 2 months that we've been struggling with this water shortage. So this Linmeyer area, but I don't know. I normally help the old ladies that can't carry water to their flats, and I'm a caretaker at Michael Court. So
how often do these trucks come here?
Sometimes it's parked here the whole day. Apparently it takes about 20,000 liters of water, but I mean, it's just the mere fact of gymming again, carrying water buckets to your home, to and from, to other people's flats. Unfortunately, some people can't help themselves, like the ladies, it's quite heavy to carry. You can't expect a wheelchair bound and lighthouse. And
So we are seeing Johannesburg water vehicle here. Do they normally come here every day when the truck is about to be dispatched?
I haven't really seen. I know they ride around. Normally the driver sits here the whole day. He sits here because, like I said, there's 20,000 liters of water per truck. But the queues get hectic. Once a truck comes, you'll see everybody comes with their buckets and little bottles and 5-liter bottles and whatever.
Mm-hmm. So how long has this been going for?
I think it's more than 2 months. More than 2 months, up and down. It comes on for a while at night and then goes off again. You're not sure what's going on, actually.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much for your time, sir. Now, Dudu, this is the reality of Linmeyer residents in the south of Johannesburg. There's the Johannesburg water vehicle that I was telling you about, and we are told that whenever there's that vehicle, then there's a beam of hope that the truck is coming, and then people will start flocking. And this gentleman is obviously assisting those who can't make their way to this point. Zola Sholwana, have we been able to speak to the relevant authorities? If residents there don't even know why they have water, what seems to be the problem? Well, Dudu, earlier on, we tried speaking to Rand Water just before they issued a statement, and they said that they are predicting that, it will be all systems go in these areas. Linmeyer was also part of the list, saying that they are aware of, the water challenges and what has been happening in the area, and that from today they should expect water running. Here's a truck to do for the residents. As you can see, that more people are now coming to get water from this truck that has been dispatched by the city. We were also told about allegations due to that in some of these trucks, they allegedly sell water, to residents. As you can see, people now coming out of their cars, with quite a lot of buckets. And you can imagine an area of, quite a number of people, and just having one truck that is meant to cater for those people. It must be really a challenge. We saw people that have been waiting here since 8 a.m. in the morning. Some people, this has become their spot because you don't really know of the exact time when the truck will come. Sir, you said you've been here since morning, right?
Yeah,
waiting for this truck.
8 o'clock this morning, been waiting for the truck. The old lady's been crying for water. I actually had to give her my 20 litre in the meantime to use so that she can wash and stuff like that.
So obviously this truck is not, the water that's been dispatched by this truck is not enough for you as residents.
Not always. They normally change over. They send another driver with another truck. But I don't know why it's so late today actually.
Okay. All right. Now, let's allow the gentleman to get water. I mean, everyone wants to make sure that they collect water because they don't know when the next drop of water will be coming. This is the current situation. People are coming, with wheelbarrows, a number of buckets and bottles just to make sure that at least they've got enough water to sustain them for about a day. And we are seeing, more movement now. And, I think most people really have just been waiting to see the truck so that they can step out of their houses and their cars to get this water. A crisis it is indeed for these residents. You might have heard the gentleman saying that it's been like this for actually quite some time. Some are saying over a month, others are saying over 2 months. And water being, the most precious commodity, they find themselves, having to live this life, and appreciate the next drop of water that has been, brought by these trucks from the municipality. And residents know exactly what to do, Zola Sholwana, when that truck pulls up. Not even waiting for the driver to disembark. They know where to go to get their water. We'll continue to keep an eye on that situation and speak to the relevant authorities in terms of when residents of Linmeyer can expect to get some water trickling out of their taps. Thank you very much, Zola Sholwana.